The Battle of France, also known as the Western Campaign, was the German invasion of France, Belgium, Luxembourg and the Netherlands during the Second World War. On the 3rd of September 1939, France declared war on Germany following the German invasion of Poland. It was clear that Third Reich won't launch second offensive in the same year. Both sides had time to prepare themselves for huge incoming battle. German commandership chose the 10th of May as beginning of the invasion. Manstein proposed that most of the Panzerwaffe should be concentrated at Sedan. This concentration of armor would advance to the west to the English Channel. General Gamelin, person who was responsible for defense of France in first weeks of the invasion. At 9 p.m. on the 9th of May, the code word Danzig was relayed to all German army divisions, beginning Fall Gelb. Army Group B launched its feint offensive during the night into the Netherlands and Belgium. On the morning of the 10th of May, paratroopers executed surprise landings against the Belgian Fort Ebenemeil, which helped the advance of Army Group B. The French command reacted immediately, sending the 1st Army Group north in accordance with Plan D. Gamelin sent the best and most modern of French armies into a trap. Germans didn't attack those troops with airplanes. They let them move to the Belgian territory. Panzergruppe Kleist had more than 41,140 vehicles, which had only 4 march routes through the Ardennes. The French felt no sense of urgency, as they believed the build-up of German divisions would be correspondingly slow. The German units occupied Amiens and secured the westernmost bridge over the river at Abbeville. Germans reached English Channel and trapped Allied troops in Belgium. British Expeditionary Force was also encircled in Belgium. However, British tanks successfully attacked Germans and halted their offensive. It gave Allies time to evacuate a significant number of troops. Brits and French, who had to wait for rescue, were strafed and bombed by Luftwaffe.
Enemy planes overhead! Take cover! Take cover!
Allies managed to evacuate over 330,000 soldiers, however 40,000 were captured by Germans. On the evening of the 19th of May, the French Prime Minister, Paul Reynaud, had sacked Gamelin and replaced him with Maxime Weygand. Germans wanted to start second offensive as fast as possible to prevent French from rallying after defeat. But they prepared defenses and stopped German tanks.
Oui, capitaine.
Germans managed to break through only after aerial bombardment that destroyed French artillery. Their infantry divisions were overrun by German motorized formations and tanks. The Luftwaffe attacked lines of resistance, which then quickly collapsed under armored attack. What's more, Italy had declared war on France and UK and launched invasion through Alps.
La dichiarazione di guerra è già stata consegnata agli ambasciatori di Gran Bretagna e di Francia.
The situation in the air had also worsened. Luftwaffe air superiority had become air supremacy as the French air forces came to the verge of collapse.
Sehr gut. Erstaunlich.
Number of captured equipment was very high. Germans used it later on other fronts.
Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
Hitler sat in the same chair in which Marshal Ferdinand Foch had sat when he faced the defeated German representatives. The armistice was signed on the 22nd of June by General Keitel for Germany and Hunziker for France. Compiègne had been the site of the 1918 armistice, which ended the First World War with a humiliating defeat for Germany. Hitler viewed the choice of location as a supreme moment of revenge for Germany over France.
Nous croyons que l'honneur des Français consiste à continuer la guerre aux côtés de leurs alliés.
Charles de Gaulle, man who saved honor of France. But not everyone kept being on the right side. Philippe Pétain served as head of the collaborationist regime of Vichy France.
Die Partei ist Hitler! Hitler aber ist Deutschland, wie Deutschland Hitler ist! Hitler siegt!
The unexpectedly swift victory resulted in a wave of euphoria among the German population and a strong upsurge in war fever.
Für Deutschland.